Bună dimineața România, bună dimineața București și bine v-am regăsit, dragii mei, la un nou episod din Horizon Zero Dawn. O să încerc scuze de pe acum pentru năsucul meu. Nu știu ce Dumnezeu are. Nu mă mai înțeleg cu el. Băi, ziceam noi aici. Deci din nou, hai să ne ducem aminte unde suntem, ce suntem, ce facem. Am intrat într-un bunker subteran unde se construia soluția pentru ciuma, lăcustele robotice făcute din greșeală de către compania Fargo era, mă? Ted Faro, așa, bun. Ok. Și avem pe mama noastră, tanti Elizabeth Sobek. Yes. Tanti asta, Elizabeth Sobek, a zis, domne, singura soluție la ciuma asta de roboți este pur și simplu să-i lăsăm să mănânce planeta, iar noi să construim o inteligență artificială numită Gaia, care după ce... Nu știu, am înțeles că roboții după ce mă mănâncă tot o să intre cumva în hibernare. Ca să poată să distrugă roboții este nevoie de ceva soluție, un fel de virus, da? Un antivirus sau nu știu cum vrem să spunem, o soluție software care din păcate nu poate fi făcută pe loc. Trebuie să fie făcute niște calcule de astea astronomice care țin cam 100 de ani să fie făcute, da? Și clar, ciuma de roboți avea de gând să radă totul de pe fața planetei în cam vreo 18 luni. Drept urmare, da, lăsăm roboții să mănânce toți, noi ne băgăm eventual într-un bunker subteran, facem acest AI incredibil de puternic și cred că s-a întâmplat așa. Cred că AI-ul în cele din urmă a făcut antivirusul, a distrus ciuma și după aia ușor a început să reclădească, să reteraformeze pământul. Deci eu cred că asta s-a întâmplat. Bun. Și noi acum trecem prin acel bunker subteran, unde au trăit oamenii ăștia cu 200 de ani, sau cât Dumnezeu le-o fi fost de atunci. Și ușor descoperim procesul prin care au fost aleși oamenii de știință, procesul prin care a fost creat această inteligență artificială, da? Ia să vedem aici.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Yes. Noi cred că ori am citit o notiță legată de treaba asta, ori am văzut un audio legat de treaba asta, în care generalul care a condus acea, cum să zic, campanie, nu știu cum să zic. Bineînțeles că am uitat de la mână până la gură. Redeeming Victory? Mă rog, deci campania de întârziere a forțelor robotice. Respectiv, Uniunea a cerut ca să fie documentat faptul că el a fost cel care a aruncat către moarte atât de mulți oameni pentru a întârzia ciuma robotică, da? Deci cam asta e ideea generală și uite că acum vedem exact ce anume a trecut el acolo în documentația respectivă, în caseta respectivă pentru viitor.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time.
Ooh.
I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia
Jesus fuck, dude.
Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
Asta e ăla, Travis Tate, da.
Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Exact.
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Foarte tare, foarte... Și aflăm cu fiecare minuțel, avem chestii noi, mor de drag. Bun, ăsta e holoprojector, nu mai avem nevoie de el. Noise complaints, bineînțeles că avem un notebook. De la nenea asta, Travis Tate. Ăsta l-am mai văzut în casetele de până acum. Color me confounder Lizzie bash core. Anyone who says the old TT codes to bash core is straight up lying. And you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle dazzle. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a little of chitarium run out than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. And to God and swear on my mama's grave when she was religious. No, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling falsities. It's death metal, girl. Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind. What? Vorbește omul de... Ok, de rock reală, death metal, da? Asta vreau să zic. Da, și lumea îi cere să o dea mai încet. No can do, Lizzie, this is how I code. Ok, deci omul era un programator. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts and industrial accident vids. Ah, da, corect, omul era cu chestii de-astea cu pornache și prostii de-astea hardcore, da? Videoclipuri cu accidente industriale. Jesus fuck, dude. Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? No, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. Ok, dubios. Bun. Hades protocol. Tate here, just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution. The guy has rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10-12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard as it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done his business, so had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Though those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it will work. Yeah. Aha. Bun. Deci făcuseră ei tot felul de programele ca să permită programelului numit Hades să preia controlul de la Gaia și Gaia să se oprească din a mai terraforma și din a crea viață pe pământ. Chestii complicate, bă, fraților, nu ne jucăm aici. Abuz de arhivă, what? De la Samina către Travis, CC la Elizabeth. Mr. Tate, this email contains a process arch submission, blah blah blah. Your 66 submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you choose to submit 265 de holographic remasters of acknowledged class 6 of extreme exploitation cinema. Ce? Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks. Da, dude, deci omul era un pic bolnav la cap. And they're ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Oh my god, don't worry, the Pasolini materials has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I say it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. A rejected of your future submission, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing future submissions on, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Da. Deci l-au ales pe cel mai bolnav om de știință să facă softul care distruge viața pe pământ. Bravo, mă! Epic, ce pot să zic. Bun. Laborator nou, chestii noi. Fița. Avem o hologramă.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords,
it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts,
dacă sunteți gata,
let us begin.
let us begin. Începem. Ok, deci astea, stai. Astea sunt incubatoarele pentru bebeluși, asta vrea să zică, asta avem aici de față. Și zice de asemenea că nu vor să modifice, gen să facă ființe perfecte, să modifice genomul uman, vor pur și simplu să cloneze oameni deja existenți, mă gândesc. No, dude. Hai 2 secunde. Hai să începem cu... În primul rând, astea sunt distruse, da? Deci aici nu mai e nimic de ce poate să ne dea vreo bucată de informație. Hai să începem cu ăsta de aici. Bineînțeles că notebook. Jesus freak, dude. Ok, deci au venit incubatoarele acum 2 zile. Am petrecut ultimele 36 de ore, o zi jumate examinându-le și poring over the technical documentation, the revelation astonishing. I don't know what you had to give far zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risks areas resolved. Before I examine these chambers, I consider the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but if the rest of technology, like a zis mai înainte, ce far zenith technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. I expect the fabrication plan within 48 hours. Bun, ok, nice.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Aia, deci așa a apărut și ea pe pământ. Similar design. Asta e încă funcțional, dude? Nu, e tot distrus, numai că na. Credit servitor persoane. De la nenea asta Patrick către Elizabeth. Development of the artificial persona for cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 04 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the... Oh my god. N-am înțeles nimic. Consider where a servitor learning model persona intervene. Display servitor behavior, apparently arguments, if you will, amusing on first glance, but however deeply concerning. I've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting this interactive protocol shortcomings in just blah blah blah. Ok, bun. Ce nu înțeleg eu aici? Deci ăsta este un incubator, da? Nenea asta ce povestește acum în acest bilețel zice cumva că în incubatoare sunt simulate inteligențe artificiale care educă copilul. Eu asta vreau să înțeleg. Cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinary, healer, da? Asta înseamnă că noua ființă umană, acel nou copil, iese dintr-un astfel de incubator la o vârstă mai înaintată, nu iese la nivel de bebeluș, sau este ținut aici, într-un mediu virtual, până este suficient de mare cât să iasă de acolo la o vârstă oarecum mai înaintată. Interesant, foarte interesant. Hai să vedem așa. Și ultimul bilețel. Ce a făcut, mă? Am lăsat mă din greșeală, am văzut enter, what the fuck? View the notebook. Cradle sealed, de la Patrick către Elizabeth, așa. Primul, Ulitia 01. Was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across the province who detected ping back from crucial system is goods for our maiden voyage a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulation of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Ulitia 2 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Ok, deci primul bunker cu astfel de zi-mă, ia uite, Jesus, am uitat de la mână până la gura. Cu astfel de cămăruțe a fost făcut la un moment dat, da? Numai că se punea problema că, domne, trebuie să fie o varietate destul de mare în varietate genetică destul de mare. Interesting. Anyway, bun. Aici ceva, nu. Incubator. Cuvântul incubator. Mama lor e de incubator. Bun, de acolo am venit.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Parcă văd că ieșim pe acolo.
Open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Yes, we need to do that, indeed. Stai. Bine să ocolim, oameni suntem. Trebuie să ocolim peste tot pe unde se poate și să investigăm toate colțurile posibile și imposibile. Asta îmi dă vibe-uri de Star Wars. Bun, aici ceva interesant, nimic. În apa asta ceva decât sursuri? Aha. Hai mă, ce faci? Go. Mersi, apreciez. Stai să ne uităm un pic și mai sus. Nu pare să fie nimic interesant. Da, știu, vedem că e în față. Vedem. Ok, luminițe, nimic interesant. Am găsit? Pe ce parte intrăm, mă? Vreau să mă duc pe dreapta, că văd niște loguri acolo. Aha!
Would benefit from antilopony morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Ok. Deci o interacțiune între Elizabeth și Gaia, prin care aflăm că ușor Gaia începe să arate faptul că motivul pentru care vedem animale atât de mari, roboți atât de mari în momentul de față, da?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth,
Oare mă lasă-mă să fac așa? Ia stai, vreau să fac un screenshot aici, cum era mă și fă, nu? Ceva de genul ăsta. Yeah.
Speak outside protocol.
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Ce creepy ne lucește fața. Ok. Interesting. Ușa asta presupun că nu putem... cred că putem să intrăm pe acolo. Văd o mică deschizătură. Dar, bineînțeles, înainte să verificăm ușa principală, trebuie să verificăm pe lângă, pentru că de oameni suntem. Hello. Audio logs, yes.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Ok, interesant. E posibil Hades să se fi corupt cumva și sau să fie un conflict între Gaia și Hades și acum Hades să încerce să o oprească pe Gaia din a mai interveni în distrugerea care a fost programată pentru el. Zic și eu. Dau cu presupusul. Nu dau cu parul. Ok, da, nimic pe aici. Hai să vedem în partea asta altă. Să intrăm pe ușa aia de acolo. Examen Elizabeth subiect terminal. Bun. Ajungem și acolo, nu-i problemă. Aș vrea dacă avem chestii de așa, puii mei să-mi zică. Mă, vorbește. Înainte să accesez. O să mă enervez după aia. Text. Freaking. Odyssey has failed. De la Elizabeth către toți liderii de proiect. Terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship is crew its cargo of zygotes and seeds. Its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Ok, deci avuseseră și un plan de a lansa o rachetă în spațiu. Am înțeles. În speranța că poate. Artemis status. Ok, asta ce mai era că nu mai știu. Asta nu mi-am scris. Stai să-mi scriu până nu uit. Deci Eleuthia ăla era cu incubatoarele. Așa. Artemis status de la Charles către Elizabeth. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything, I had my sleeves roll up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping our primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Așa, insects, rabbits, hawks, foxes, wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that this time will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples were lost where the samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to Ulyss, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before and someday it will be again, but not now, not like this, not on our watch. Ok, deci Artemis... Stai să-mi notez aici. Repopularea cu animale. Repopulare cu animale. Ok, până acum toți sunt zei romani, zic bine? Cred, nu mai știu. Sau greci. Unul dintre ele. Apollo, nu, ăsta e roman. Că romanii sunt cu planetele. Ok, bun. Hai mă să citim, să investigăm, să... Acolo e un geam, dar nu putem să trecem de geamul respectiv.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
De ce ne uităm la niște luminițe? Opa!
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Să termină? Ăsta e bossul cel mare? Ăla e. Bineînțeles. Bubuie, tăticule, bubuie tot. Nu lăsa nimic.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
De unde știu eu vocea astuia? Eu îl știu pe actorul ăsta. Hai să-mi notez aici. Helis. Așa, suntem într-o cușcă din metal.
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
You knew you was wrong trying to bore me to death?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a puppet. Caca, nu contă niciuna, e... You're a thug, you're a fool. Hai să zicem cu you're a fool.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal.
Sunt curios dacă o să ne batem cu...
Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
They're irrelevant.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Zim că ne dă armele. Mamă, deci cred că să ne batem dudes cu ăla care scotea bolovan din pământ. Trebuie văzut cu ce-l facem. Cu niște grenade, că e grenezi, pardon, că e grenezi, ia ce monezi. Bine, depinde.
Rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
Ăsta e.
Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun.
L-a corupt.
But it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands.
Păi și fără nimic? Acum să vezi că aflăm că suntem de fapt Superman.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Aha. Am înțeles.
Gotta get out of the way.
Asta e că dă cu bolovani, what the fuck, dude?
It's down.
Ok. Pică armele! Oh my god. Ho. Și din din praf, din fumul de cenușă. Ia uite-ne. Bun, ok. Uite-te în spate, lasă mulțimea. Pauză, 2 secunde. Are corruption omul și în general pe corruption vrem să ne ducem. Hai să-l băgăm pe ăsta, că le are pe toate. Așa, una la mână, 2 la mână. Ce avem aici? Avem sniperul, which is good, it's ok, I guess. Ăsta simt că ar fi bun. Trebuie să-l scanez. Hai să încercăm să-l scanez. Mă. Nu mai am focusul. Fuck, dude. Asta e freeze canister. Am crezut că e puii mei. Ok, pauză. Bun, perfect, love it. 200. În burtă? În burtă poate? Burtă! Burtică la băiatul!
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Fac! Dă-te la o parte în puii mei, în ce mă blochez? 2 secunde. Bagă.
Something to do with his lift attack.
Dă-te repede, că sunt curios ce dă. Dai mă ceva bun. Nu-i vine să creadă.
Silence!
Du-te tu! Coboară!
Shadows, kill her!
Yeah, okay. We can do this.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Ok. Ce ai explodat? Ce s-a întâmplat? Cine a venit să ne ajute? Nu te cred, a venit gușterul. Oh, zim că aduce un rock breaker. Zim că aduce un fucking rock breaker. A pus un stâlp în pământ. Ok. Am omit alții. A adus omul. Ce stă ăștia, mă? Sotus sau ceva. Ravagers. Cât de epic. Făceam că am mai făcut 2 coruptori la un moment dat. Come on, nu mă lăsa pentru Derek. What the hell? Loading screen? Ăla-i tot. What now?
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
De ce are chestii pe el? De ce are chestii pe el?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
De ce are chestii pe el?
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Așa.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Ok.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
De Gaia, că altcineva n-are cine.
Yeah!
Bun, nice, very cool, very, very awesome. Ok, une puii mei suntem frățică, la mama lui proces verbal. Vai de mine. Așa, hai să vedem ce armură ne-a dat gușterul. Autal. Discussable armor will make for good disguise and steals its wearers against blinding effects, highly customizable. Care caca, că e unul singur. Bine, mă. Ok. Bun, păi, dragilor. Trebuie să ne întoarcem. The Heart of the Nora. Traitor's Bounty, Ancient Armory, KKK. Stai, la Ancient Armory câte mai sunt, mă? Mai trebuie să facem rost de două. Și una dintre ele este mai târziu. Tallnex nici nu știu care e problema cu Tallnex. Asta probabil că zonele nou descoperite. Stai, Traitor's Bounty care e? Da, cu nenea ăla, corect. Asta dacă vrem să ne întoarcem înapoi în în orașul vieții, în Sunfall. Ok, deci cum spuneam, dacă ați rămas cu noi acum, un mic like, un coment, un share, poate o mică abonare, o mică abonare dacă n-ați făcut-o deja. Bună seara, București, bună seara, România, pe data viitoare.